Hello and welcome! Today I am going to be teaching you a few different expressions you could use instead of I don't want to. Expression number one to saying I don't want to is it's not my cup of tea. So let's say somebody invites you maybe to like a party, a teenage party, saying, hey, would you like to go to this teenage party with me? And you could say, it's not my cup of tea. Truly, you want to say, I don't want to, but you are politely declining the invitation by saying, it's not my cup of tea. Expression number two is going to be, I don't feel like it. This is a very common American expression used by so many people, so I'm pretty sure you've heard this one before. I don't feel like it, So let's just say somebody says something like, hey, do you want to go grocery shopping with me today? And you would be like, I don't feel like it. So that's a very useful expression for you to use in your, daily English speaking activities. Expression number three is going to be a simple one. Let's just say somebody says, hey, you want to go out? And you're like, I'm good. You probably have some other stuff to do, and you don't necessarily have to say, but I'm just adding the expression there, just to spice up things a little bit, So you just say, I'm good. That is a polite way of saying, I'm not interested. I just don't want to. It's just another way of saying that, Expression number four is going to be, I'd rather not. That's a common expression as well. And let's just say somebody says, for example, hey, would you like to go play video games now? And you have a test to study for tomorrow or next week. And you say, oh no, I'd rather not. I have to study for a test. Get it? Expression number five. It is, I'm not interested. This is a very direct way of denying or declining something. I'm not interested. Let's just say somebody asks you out on a date. Hey, Sarah, would you like to go out on a date with me? And your answer is, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. It might not sound that polite, but it's very useful and it gets the message across. Expression number six. I'm not keen on that. Let's just say, imagine a scenario where it's a bunch of kids and then they invite you to go on a prank spree or something like that. Let's go play pranks on some people. Let's go prank some people. And you would respond like, oh no, I'm not keen on that. Expression number seven is going to be, count me out. It's a very direct and simple way of saying, I don't want to. Let's just say somebody calls you and says, oh, do you want to go test our phones for water resistance? And you're saying what? Count me out. It's a form of saying that you're just not interested. You don't want to do that. And there's no way you could do it. Another expression that is very simple, very direct is expression number 8, which is going to be pass. Let's just say you're deciding on what to eat for dinner, and then the person says, hey, would you like to eat pizza for dinner tonight? And you're just gonna say, pass. I'd rather go for chicken or something else, pasta maybe. Expression number 9, it is going to be, I'm not in the mood, which is just to say that you're not interested at that specific moment. Let's just say somebody says, let's go for a run, let's go exercise. And you look at the person and you're like, I'm not in the mood, with kind of this tone of voice to be a little bit more polite, so the person understands that maybe you're not in the mood now, but you might be interested in doing this later on or another day. And our last and 10th expression is going to be, I'm not game for that. which is also another form of saying I don't want to, I'm not interested, I'd rather not. Pass. It's another way of saying the same thing. Let's just say somebody says, would you like to go to a bar for drinks? And you're like, oh no, bars, drinking? I'm not game for that. And your message is sent. The person will understand that that's just not your cup of tea. You'd rather do something else. For you, it's a pass. So I really hope these expressions have been useful for you, and you're gonna start using them every single day. I don't know if you like the scenery here. This is Africa, in case you're watching this from Asia, Europe, maybe the Americas of the world. So it is a very beautiful, very, very interesting place. And hopefully one of these days you'd get to visit this place. It's very nice. Although it's scary that I'm the only one here. You know, Africa has always been an interesting place. And this place, unfortunately, we do not have any wild animals here, but it is very good. It is very good. It's a peaceful, very quiet place. There's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of noise for anybody maybe who'd like to get a house for themselves here. There's water, there's electricity, there's internet, so it's not as as old-fashioned as somebody might think it is. So you got a view of this place in Africa, in a country called Mozambique, which is where I live, and I'm thankful that you're watching my YouTube videos. I will see you on the next one.